And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Charlotte Hornets. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jalen Green.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Anthony is out there with Bridges. And it's Knipple in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Fleming is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Brooks. And it's Booker in at the 1. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
Now here's Anthony. To the middle. Then Bridges jams it in.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Now here's Booker coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Pass to Richards. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Booker looking around. Pass to Green. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Basket counts.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now, MP. To the paint. Here's Knipple. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
A top 5 pick in the draft, Knipple is a polished rookie. Can play either guard spot. I love his future.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Booker, and it's off the back rim, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's MP, defended by Richards. Anthony with it, taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Heat had a huge game. He dropped 13 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. They look like a team on a mission. No one wants to play these guys right now. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's MP. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. At the elbow, it's Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
That's an emphatic message from Knipple, letting everyone know he's arrived.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Green passes to Brooks. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Booker. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Anthony. Last time out, he had 13 points. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
34 seconds left in the first. Ball dishes to Anthony. And he converts the layup.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
And here's Booker. He has 6. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality.
The Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Malone. Fleming comes in for Dunn. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Goodwin. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Anthony's checked in for Plumlee. Knipple comes in for Josh Green. Miller's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Ball in for Trey Mann. And it's Williams with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
There's the screen. Allen passes to Richards. The shot missing. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And they take the lead. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. MP passes to Williams. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
And Phoenix making a change here. Green's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Here's Booker. Shoots over ball. Booker, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Inside. Here's Knipple. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Heat. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Anthony. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Down low, Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
He's just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning, and he is going to hammer it home.
Suns trail by 6. Booker, right side. Brooks, left side. Fires from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The Hornets, 27. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And now let's talk about this game and the first half of the Phoenix Suns. A tough battle so far.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Grayson Allen. What's the situation there, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
We've got Green, Dylan Brooks out there with Fleming. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Richards in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Green inside the three-point line. A miss that time would have put him up.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
They set the pick. Pass to Knipple. Over Brooks. Knipple, no good.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Richards for the lead. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, MP gets it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Ball. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Richards.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Green, the pass to Fleming. Back to Green. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And Craig, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
6 to shoot. Richards finds Green for the lead. Richards no good. The Hornets with the lead. Here's MP. MP rattling the rim.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's time to get loud and cheer on your Suns squad.
Follow-up just... Substitution here for Phoenix. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Malosh. Dunn comes in for Fleming. Goodwin's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Booker in for Green. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you, Allie. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Green. Sexton is out there with Ball. Then it's Anthony. And it's Salon. And it's DeForest.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Booker against Ball. Booker the pass to Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Hornets trail by 10. Sexton kicks to MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Green got the 8-footer.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Phoenix making some changes. I mean, he's checked in for Dunn. Brooks comes in for Allen. And it's Green in for Goodwin. Green taking his time here. Now Booker. From 8. Whoa, Booker playing big inside.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
Now here's Anthony. Defended by Richards. Here's Bridges. And that one drops.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Booker against Ball. Now Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Rebounded by Anthony. Hornets trail by 8. Pick by Bridges. Cruise it down. What an assist!
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Booker outside. Green against Bill. Outside Booker. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Something you love about Devin Booker is how he stays hungry offensively. It's never enough for him. That's the drive you want from your top scoring option.
Green outside. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by Anthony.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
It drops.
You watch Knipple, he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career.
Green outside. And get the 3. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Now, here's MP, defended by Richard.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Booker inside. He's covered by Ball.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Charlotte calls timeout. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Ball against Booker. Ball of a pick from Anthony. The long shot, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Miller. The 3 doesn't go. And an intentional foul right there.
Miller. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Suns, Jalen Green. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
So the Suns win it, a confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Coming right up, the Trailblazers taking on the Hornets. For the Trailblazers, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Hornets, Blazers, tip-off just moments away. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Drew Holiday.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knippel, and it's Anthony in at the center position. And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Williams is out there with Denny Avdia, and it's Kamara in at the 3. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
For 3, Anthony. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Williams up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Avdia. Clock at 4. Here's Sharp. The rebound by MP. Three-pointer, Bridges. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Here's Sharp. First quarter of play, a minute in. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. It's Sharp on the wing. There's a screen by Kamara. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Second chance effort. Great D that time from Miller.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Sharp, no good.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Bridges, a screen on Williams. MP, the pass to Bridges. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen, MP able to capitalize.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played really well. He added 8 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully, he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Blazers trail by 4. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Avdia passes to Williams. Pass to Kamara. Now here's Sharp. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's MP. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Knippel. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off the outside. Here's Williams. The shot no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the tray.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
Lillard looking around. Over Ball. Got a piece of it. Miles Bridges has been on display for the Charlotte Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Klingon in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Now here's Man. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And that's
out of bounds, Blazer ball. Charlotte ball.
Used a better angle on that pass.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Kamara comes in for Thibault. Sharp, he's checked in for Henderson. And Lillard subbed in for Holiday. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. MP's checked in for Plumlee. Knippel comes in for Green. Brandon Miller's checked in for Sexton. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Man.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Ball passes to Anthony. Williams, a screen on Williams. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
I'd say this is why Grant Williams, you love to see him rewarded. This guy's so effective as a screener, but takes a pass and scores it.
Now here's Kamara. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Grant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Grant's gotten his second bucket.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
To the wing on the left. Lillard against Ball. They set the pick. Pass to Knippel. And he goes in for the dunk.
Rising up. Knippel really showing his verticality.
And here's Grant. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for Portland, Jeremy Grant. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Grant.
I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Avdia, he's checked in for Kamara. And a change for the Hornets. Bridges is checked in. There's Ball with a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 8. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. And so it's Charlotte finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Charlotte Hornets.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Anthony in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Ball. After the basket by Portland. Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. MP drills the 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
MP with it. Avdia picks him up. Bridges. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Anthony's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Lillard up top. Pounded by Ball. Pass to Sharp. Back to Kamara. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Anthony's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 90 seconds into the second half now. And the basket by Bridges. And now an 11-point Charlotte lead.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Avdia, screen on Miller. Three-pointer Sharp. Here's Williams. MP with the block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Williams passes to Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Ball no good.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Williams. Lillard against Ball. Shot clock at 5. Lillard left side. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. To the paint. MP, the flush.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Now is the time, Blazers Nation. Get loud for your Blazers Breakers Dance Crew.
Holiday's checked in for Damian Lillard. Colin Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
You know, for the Hornets, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial to this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here's Williams. No luck on that one. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bridges, a screen on Williams. Pass to Bridges. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What we've seen is Miles Bridges turn himself into a versatile, dangerous offensive weapon. 20 points a night? Oh, give him that.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Blazers trail by 12. Avdia passes to Holiday. 1:03 left in the third. Outside Kamara. Avdia from outside. Anthony grabs the board. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, MP. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Avdia. Thibault, he's checked in for Kamara. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Sharp. And Anthony drops them both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball against Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Anthony with a screen on Lillard. Ball passes to MP. Off target with the 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Charlotte on top. They lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game Portland. Charlotte also making some changes. MP's checked in for Plumlee, and Diabate's subbed in for Williams. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Donovan Clingan. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Grant. Lillard, a screen on Green. Here's Williams. Now here's Clingan. Portland moving it around. And here's Grant from the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. Anthony's.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Down low. Diabate's shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Holiday. Shot to stop the run. Anthony grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 18. Outside Sexton. Now Ball. Outside Anthony. And Anthony slams it in. He now has a triple-double.
That makes it a triple-double for him. What a major impact he's had on this game.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Avdia, he's checked in for Clingan. Kamara comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Drew Holiday. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Diabate. Knipple comes in for Green, and Miller subbed in for Sexton.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's MP. Bridges, a screen on Williams. Now Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
Now here's Kamara. Puts it up. And no one in the vicinity.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Anthony with it. Williams defending. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Lillard. Fires the three. The three ball is down.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hornets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double. Outstanding.
Now Anthony jacks up a three. Sharp there for the rebound. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Kamara. Now Lillard takes a three. buries it from outside. Here's Charlotte. They lead by 14. Here's MP. Outside ball. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Anthony. Bridges, a screen on Williams. Now Bridges, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Blazers ball. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Grant. Tight defense on him.
From Jeremy Grant.
Anthony. Foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
happy.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adley LaForge reporting from the sidelines. And how about we check the numbers for Domantas Sabonis?
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Anthony is out there with Bridges. And it's Kniffel in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Doug McDermott. It's Clifford at the 2. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
McDermott for 3, and it's MV with the rebound. And so, MV will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. At the top of the key, Bridges. Bridges a screen on Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Clifford. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Schroeder. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. About a minute played so far here in the first. Anthony with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Sabonis, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He had been watching highlights of the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Schroeder after the basket by Charlotte. Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
One of the best in pick and roll action. Sabonis sets such a large screen, it's hard to defend him.
Now, here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
And both free throws good for MP.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
I like the confidence from Sabonis. Trusting that shot. Didn't hesitate.
Ball, the pass to MP. Bridges a screen on Sabonis. To the paint, MP.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now here's Schroeder. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Here's Clifford. Back to Murray. Schroeder surveying the floor. Shoots over ball. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. They trail by one. Now here's McDermott, guarded closely. Schroeder against Ball. McDermott kicks to Murray. Sabonis, plenty of room to knock down the shot. And it's 9 points for Sabonis.
Excellent touch on the catch and shoot. Sabonis wants to help his team space the floor.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Josh Green comes in for Knipple. And it's Sexton in for Miller. Here's Murray. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with a screen on Sabonis. And Green with the basket on the assist by Anthony. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. It's been a... So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Anthony's checked in for Plumlee. Knipple comes in for Josh Green. Miller's checked in for Sexton. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. Sabonis against Anthony. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He added 11 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Then it's Doug McDermott. Then it's Ellis. It's Clifford at the 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Back to Murray. Pass to Clifford. Clock at 6. Ellis surveying the D. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Ball with it. Sabonis defending. On the wing, Miller. Back to Anthony. 1:53 left in the second quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Clifford can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 7. All of a pick from Anthony to end the run. Ball no good. Kings have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Clifford. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Sabonis sets the pick for Ellis. McDermott for 3. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP going to work inside.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Ellis outside. Pass to Sabonis. He doesn't hit that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Kings lead by 5. 5 from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. In the Western Conference, Anthony Edwards.
How about the Ant-Man's tenacity of late? One of the most consistently productive guys in the league. No surprise he comes out with this award.
And incredibly talented, the former #1 overall pick. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Sacramento Kings.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Pass to Clifford. Now here's Sabonis. Covered by MP. From the low block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the inside.
It's really hard to contend with the length the nipple has as a guard.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
To the middle, Bridges with the steal. Pass the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Ball hits them both.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
Now here's McDermott. He's tightly guarded. Here's Schroeder. And that time, also a missed shot.
Ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Bridges passes to Anthony. Bridges a screen on Sabonis. The kick out to Ball. And here is MP. He's got 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the rejection by MP. Sexton the pass to MP. And Charlotte turns it over again. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Let's take a look at Dallas. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And the Hornets, their position in the rankings really hasn't fluctuated, but there's still a little time for them to make some noise. And a late season push could make all the difference.
Here's Schroeder. Good on the 3-point shot. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Well, when Schroeder has the 3-ball working, the defense has to get out on him, and that sets up his drive.
Down low, and stolen by Murray. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Eubanks. Kicks it out to Schroeder. The 3, and Anthony sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by it. Sacramento making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And Keegan Murray's subbed in for Ellis. And then for Charlotte, MP's checked in for Plumlee. And it's ball in for Sexton. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Doug McDermott. It's Clifford at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Schroeder setting the pick for Murray. Here's Sabonis, and the shot goes in.
And passing has been an important part of Murray's development as a player.
Hornets leading by 9. Outside Anthony. MP to the rack. And the layup is off. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Now here's Bridges. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Sabonis. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, my goodness. Whew. Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now Sabonis. Rebounded by Anthony.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Charlotte.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
I think one of the keys that helped them tonight was the big-time performance for MP.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Outside Anthony. Kneppel setting the pick for MP. Now here's Bridges. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Outside Murray. Sabonis, 16-footer drops in. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
He drills the 3.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
So it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you next time